Welcome, guys. A massive thank you for all the incredible support we've been getting on painteddog.tv. And as I said earlier today, I'm going to answer some of your questions. Now, a lot of you were wondering about that pale wild dog. Let's just see. There were lots of questions about the pale wild dog. Who was asking? Gemma was asking about the pale wild dog. Cardinal Points had some very sad things to say. It is very sobering that there's not one population of more than 1,000 dogs to make them genetically viable, but that's what EWT is working on. There we go. Peter Panda also said the pale doggy was very striking. Now, to have either very dark dogs or very pale dogs, while unusual, it's not uncommon. So you do see them from time to time. It's like I've got this color hair and you might have red hair or blonde hair. So that's it. Now, what other questions have we got here? I'm just going through all the amazing comments you guys said. Mudgy50. While fenced reserves benefit the wild dog, isn't it detrimental to the populations of those animals who can't go beyond the fence? Well, not really. So in a lot of these reserves, the prey species such as impala and that, without predators in the reserves, their populations would become unchecked, and that can lead to overgrazing and stuff. And when it comes to other predators like the lions and the cheetah, who are inside that reserve, they are managed very carefully. Their populations are managed very carefully to sort of balance out with the prey populations to make sure we don't get to a stage where there's too many lions and not enough zebras, or too many cheetah and not enough impala. And of course the wild dogs and the hyenas, they move in and out. Okay, let's see what else we got here. You go, Marcel Scorts, how do the dogs get through the fences? They actually dig under them. They will sometimes get walloped by the fence, but their drive to keep moving will keep them going. Same as the hyenas and warthogs, strangely enough. Aegis hyena. So if dogs are introduced from an outside source to make a new pack, what are the odds they won't get along or instead argue with each other or just wander off without forming a new one? Probably about 50-50. And if they do wander off, they would wander back into a wildlife area. So fortunately this whole area is surrounded by wildlife areas, although some of them are not big five. Other packs of dogs do move through these areas. And let's have a look here. Here we go. Loving the concept from Angelo. Can't understand which reserve this episode has been recorded on. Is it near Hoedspruit? It is. It's called the Rietspruit Game Reserve. It's made up of 3 properties: Leadwood Big Game Estate, Blowbank, and Kaya in Lawville. Okay, that's it. Those are the questions from there, and we'll try to do this after we put out an episode. Unfortunately, this is taking us a little bit longer than normal. We had to shoot up to Joburg to go get some new camera kit that we're going to be using this week. Some super slow-mo kit, some amazing stuff going to be coming out of that. VM is very excited. And this week's episode, we're going to be focusing on another iconic predator species, and that's going to be the cheetah. And there's lots of exciting stuff to come with the female and male cheetah, but more particularly the female cheetah on Leadwood Big Game Estate.